But we are standing here in Kerrville, and we're looking at a house that was nearly destroyed. The bottom part of the house is no longer there. Now, the homeowners, I'm told, just went to lunch, and I was talking to some extended family members, one of whom was living in an RV park just down the street. He said that he has lost everything. Now the cleanup effort is underway, and it's unclear if a house like this with major damage to the bottom structure will be able to kind of clean this up and rebuild and make this home safe to continue living in. But right now they are staying in that upper portion of the home, so it seems like it is structurally okay, but you can see that the sides of this home and the walls are just caved in. They've been clearing debris since we've pulled up here in Kerrville. And it's really hard to conceptualize this, Rashi, when you are watching this from at home back in Houston. The river is so far down. I will point. It's so far down this way. It almost seems impossible for the water to have come all the way up here as powerfully and as strong as it did and cause so much damage, when one could reasonably think that this house is far enough away from the river that something like this would never happen. But that is why that this is such a catastrophic flooding event, and something that we don't see all the time. A few big floods have happened here before, but it's just hard to imagine this destruction, even being on my second day here, just taking in all of the damage. Now, when you drive down roads by the river, the trees, the amount of trees that are taken down and then piling up is also hard to take in, because the force that those waters would have had to have to knock down so many trees. I mean, thousands and thousands of trees are just knocked down. And that's why so many search and rescue crews are out here still looking for signs of people who are missing, because there's so much debris and so many trees that it's just a lot to comb through, and it's a difficult process for so many. But we are continuing to talk to more people from around here and hear their stories, and our thoughts and prayers are with this community as they're going through this, Rashi. It's hot out here today. It's hot, it's humid. It's not an easy job for these rescue workers and first responders that are working hour by hour just to bring some closure to the families who are still in limbo. Rashi?
Caroline, it's just so hard to even fathom the magnitude of all this rain and water and all the damage that it could cause. So you can clearly see, with that house being so far away from the river, just the large scale cleanup efforts that are being made. Now, I know that here locally, I've talked to several volunteers, and they're just all very gung-ho about helping out. I'm sure that the community there is also pulling together.
Yes, they definitely are. There are certain areas where volunteers, the Salvation Army, Texas EquiSearch, just all kinds of different agencies where they're kind of stationed at. I know Nate was at City Church this morning, kind of showing us what's going on there. And that's everything from search and rescue to food and all kinds of different organizations. So there are people that are stepping up. Also, I know you've probably seen it on social media, the HEB disaster relief trucks. Like, we've seen them come in and out of here bringing food to people who are in need and the first responders. So yeah, it's definitely a community effort, and you can really feel it when you're here. It's just sad. It's like everywhere you go and everywhere you talk to somebody, it's my friend, my this or that, or my relative, and it's hard. It's hard.
It really is, and the community is so small, the world is so small, and you see that because everyone's so interconnected and affected by something so tragic. All right, Caroline, thank you for that live update there.